back, you bunch of weirdos. It's your #1 Fat Asian coming to you today with another one of these FIFA 18 experiments. Also, you guys don't notice I'm not in my usual abode. I'm in my ancestral home of San Francisco here, so don't mind the really weird lighting. I get it. I mean, it's pretty yellow. I'm naturally yellow, so it'll work. Now, Christmas has passed, and what we have to look forward to is New Year's Eve. And that got me to thinking that maybe we should go ahead and take a look at what it would be like if we put the team of the season 2017 versus my predictions for the team of the season 2018. Alright, but before we get started, a couple of caveats. So this isn't the 2017 team of the season that you've seen posted, that a lot of pundits have voted for, yada yada yada, that Iniesta is in. Iniesta is not going to be in this team of the season. No. In fact, this is going to be a combination of a couple of things. One, popular opinion that I'm hearing off of, Twitter, and also my personal opinion. So, once again, if the player that you absolutely love, that you feel deserved to go ahead and get team of the season 2017 is on this list, don't get triggered, okay? This is just all fun. And for the 2018 team of the season, it is, without saying, it's all speculative, okay? I'm basically picking people who I think are in excellent situations that they can succeed in over the next year. Or maybe, I feel like they could have a really good World Cup. And that's mostly based around their current form and how they've been performing this first half of the season. And also, the final caveat is that I cannot have the players on both teams. So, obviously, in the team of the season, you're going to have a lot of similar faces. You're going to have Toni Kroos, like Modric, probably. I have to decide, is 2017 going to be a better year for Messi, or is it going to be a better year for Ronaldo? Oh, one more thing. This isn't necessarily the team that I feel like is going to be the best in the world, necessarily, but I think these are the names of the players that is going to define the season, that everyone was talking about. When you think back to 2017, you're gonna think, wow, that player had an amazing season. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the year in review. Let's check out the team of the year 2017. Alright, starting off, I think this is pretty easy. It's Ronaldo. He won the Ballon d'Or, he won Champions League, he won La Liga. He came off of the year of his Portugal going ahead and winning Euro 2016, and you can already see on the other side there is no Leo Messi on here, so yeah, we're gonna give 2017 to Ronaldo. I think you can probably predict where Messi is. Next up, first choice striker was Luis Suarez. Had another fantastic season over at Barcelona. He did have competition at this position, I must admit. Lewandowski and Aubameyang both had incredible seasons over in the Bundesliga. Speaking of the Bundesliga, at right wing, I think, besides Messi, of course, that the best right winger in the world last year was this kid. Pretty much no one knew who he was. He was sensational for Borussia Dortmund. And then he goes ahead and he gets signed to Barcelona. Unfortunately, he did suffer an injury, but I'm super excited to see how he's going to perform over at Barcelona. I think he's going to kill it. All right, next up in the cam position is Paulo Dibala. Juventus had an amazing season. Fortunately, they fell just a little bit short in the Champions League final, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Paulo Dibala had a great season playing over at the cam position for them. You're going to see a lot of other Juventus faces in this team. Now, who a lot of people felt should have gotten into this team of the year over Iniesta, and that was N'Golo Kante. We're finally going to give Kante his due. Underappreciated season at Leicester the year before, and then what goes ahead, switches teams, and helps Chelsea go ahead and capture the Premier League title the following year. So there you go, Kante. You finally get your due. Team of the season 2017. Easy. Suck it, Iniesta. Alright, next up is another consummate, another stalwart of the team of the season year in, year out, and that is Toni Kroos. Fantastic player. Marcelo is the best left back in the world. Don't at me. Sergio Ramos gets a red card or two, but still, I would say a fantastic player. And once more, that's kind of why I put Carvajal in here. It was either him or who's the other guy? Antonio Valencia. A little bit of a homer pick, I will admit, but I couldn't really think of another right back that I could really slot in here. So I defaulted with the two teams that were in the Champions League finals. And as you can see, the majority of these guys are either Real Madrid or Juventus. You got Bonucci, who did get into the actual team of the season, and then Buffon, who also got into the actual team of the season. On the bench, you got Manuel Neuer. He had another solid season for Bayern. I got Godin in here. Atletico was pretty darn good. Eden Hazard. Nainggolan I put in here, not because I watch Roma religiously and I think that he deserves it, but the other way that I judged it is I based it off of how many informs you got off of Ultimate Team, and Nainggolan got like 4 or something. It was crazy. So yeah, he's in there. Chiellini's in there because of Juventus. Naby Keita. Once again, Leipzig was definitely one of those teams that was on everyone's lips last year, and not in part to this fantastic midfielder. Naby Keita had a whole bunch of informs too, so that's what I'm going with. Rafael Varane has solidified himself as one of the best young defenders in the world. Plays for Real Madrid. Sadio Mane was great for Liverpool. Has bouts every now and then with injury, but I think he was probably the best right winger in the Premier League last season. Really, really great. And last up for the left backup spot is Alonso of Chelsea. Scored a whole bunch of goals from that position last year and helped Chelsea lift the Premier League trophy. So there you guys go. A little bit of bias because, the majority of what I watch is Champions League and the Premier League. Oh, and I just realized I didn't put Luka Modric on here. He should be on this list. So that was my personal take on the team of season 2017. Now let's go ahead and take a look at who I think is going to be on the team of the season 2018 that hasn't already been mentioned. So these are the players that is going to be on everyone's lips in 2018. And to start it off, you got the other big boy over here. I will say, to balance it out, I've moved some of the higher end stars from each team to each team, just so that it would be a little bit more competitive. So of course, it's Lionel Messi. I'm going to predict it right now. I think he wins the Ballon d'Or in 2018. Barcelona are undefeated currently in the league, and hopefully he has another sensational World Cup. This time winning it, I doubt it. Personal pick, France is going to take it. Enough said. I'm going to go over right here. Former teammate, and he's been killing it over at PSG. Neymar, a controversial player, but supremely talented. Hopefully he has another great World Cup where he doesn't go out injured. But what is going to dictate this is how he performs in the Champions League. How far will PSG go? Actually, that would be interesting because Ronaldo hasn't had a fantastic start to this season. So at the end of this year, we actually legitimately could see Neymar over Cristiano Ronaldo in the team of the season, although probably not. Just the voting is going to be too biased. Alright, up top at the striker position, I had a myriad of people that I could have gone here. Mo Salah has scored an ungodly amount of goals to start off the season. I think right now he's currently on, as of recording this, I think 19 goals, proving again that Jose Mourinho doesn't know what the fuck that he is doing, because there are 2 players on this list that Jose Mourinho has rejected. Speaking of which, let's go over to the Man City boy over here, and easily the best team in the Premier League right now is sadly Manchester City. And a lot of that has to do in thanks with this man, their talisman, Kevin De Bruyne. The Belgian has just been gangbusters, man. What do you want me to say about him? Assistants, scored goals, fantastic left foot, right foot. He's relatively good looking, and yeah, at the cam position, I don't know if there's anyone better in the world right now. All right, slotting down, I need to get the taste of praising Liverpool and Man City fans out of there. Homer pick is Paul Pogba. Obviously, when the actual team of the season comes out, I don't think he's in it. It's easily going to be Modric and Kroos again. But I don't think a lot of people argue that Pogba has the ability to become that next generational talent at the midfield position. Next up, the other midfielder that I am tipping for is Casimiro of Real Madrid. Honestly, I could have put him into the team of the season for 2017. Scored some really big goals in big spots. Sensational in the defensive midfield. He's only 25 years of age. He's going to get better. He's going to be playing alongside Neymar in the World Cup. All right, next up on this list is a guy, I'm going to be honest, I never heard of him before I started doing research for this video, and that is Philip Max over here at the left back position. He's only 76 rated. He only has 80 potential in career mode, but this man currently leads the Bundesliga in assists for the left back position. Pretty good. But I think a lot of Barcelona fans will agree the best signing that Barca have made over the past couple of years is this man over here, Samuel Umtiti, originally I think from Lyon. He's quickly turned to a world-class defender if he isn't world-class already. Next up at the right back position, once again, I'm going with youth, I'm going with potential, and I'm going with Joshua Kimmich. Even with Philip Lahm retiring, Joshua Kimmich has stepped up into that right back position for Bayern, and they really haven't missed a beat. Once again, crazy young, only 22 years of age. It is scary how high this kid's ceiling could be. And in net, gotta go homer pick. That is David Daheia. He's having a a pretty good season by his standards. A lot of the goals conceded, I would say, aren't really his fault. But he has been showing his quality this year as the world's best shot stopper. I'm not saying he's the best all-round keeper in the world, but I think best shot stopper in the world right now, David Daheia. And I will say this first team was really tough to do because the second team is absolutely fantastic on this side. Ter Stegen, you could easily argue, should be in over David Daheia just because of the form that he's been in for Barcelona. It's taken a little bit of while. We've seen flashes of his brilliance last season, but I think he's right on the cusp right there of a world-class keeper. The only thing keeping him down is that, you know, it's going to be really hard for him to beat out Neuer for that German #1 slot. Next up in the left back position is Alexandra. He seems to be trending up. I've already used Marcelo, and Jordi Alba seems to be trending down. Next up is Hamsik. Napoli are on top of the Serie A currently, so I had to go ahead and show a couple of their players some love. And Toni Kroos, he was fantastic in 2017. He's going to be fantastic in 2018, barring injury. He's going to be great for France, great for Atletico, great for Barcelona / Manchester United, wherever he goes next year. I had a little bit of a struggle naming the striker because it either was going to be Mo Salah or this man over here. Sir Harry of Kane has been absolutely a monster. Got off to a little bit of a slow start this season, but ever since, Jesus. I think we all used to kind of joke about he's going to go to Real Madrid someday, but at this current pace, I can't see how he doesn't go to Real Madrid. He's only 24. He's going to get better. He's a complete all-rounder. Maybe he doesn't have the frightening pace of some of the other guys on here, but the man just gets it done. Another striker team of the season candidate is going to be Edinson Cavani. He's easily going to get team of the season in league. Leads everyone in the league, I think, with like 15 goals. And just, that back heel goal that he scored the other day. He is in fine form. Another one on here, Matt Hummels. Honestly, I have not watched Matt Hummels really play all that much this season, but we needed to get a higher rated center back in here. So, you know, it's just kind of an easy pick. Next up, you know I wasn't only going to put one Man City player on here. David Silva, absolutely sensational this season, just a buttload of assists, and definitely a key cog in that Man City machine. We got Meunier over here. He's going to have competition at that right back spot with Dani Alves, but definitely, you know, Dani Alves is, I think, like pushing 34, 35. This kid could be one of the premier right backs of the future. Another PSG guy in here, Verratti. PSG has been killing it. Often linked with Barcelona, and if you're getting linked with Barcelona, it's, you know, you're doing all right. Kylian Mbappe, now that I'm looking back on it, probably should have put him on 2017 because the parameters of like who was on the lips of everybody during the 2017 season, and it was this kid in Monaco. So as good as Mbappe was in 2017, I put him on this list because I think he could have an even better 2018. Once again, another PSG player on this list. Wow, I went really PSG happy on this, and that is Marquinhos. He's been fantastic. The signing has taken a little bit while to get adjusted, but he gets better and better every single year. Once again, another really young kid, only 23 years of age, with Thiago Silva getting up there. He can not only take the mantle over at PSG, but maybe for Brazil. Insigne, once again, Napoli is on top of the Serie A, and this guy has been absolutely killing it. Another player that has long been linked to Barcelona, and if you're linked to Barcelona, you're doing okay. Left back position, and honestly, this guy might be team of the season like 2020. Ryan Sessegnon of Fulham have a lot of people comparing him to a young English Bale. All right, Leon Goretzka, once again, I needed more center mid help. He's been fantastic. I believe Schalke is second in the Bundesliga right now. He's gotten himself an inform already. He's a good all-rounder. Honestly, we could probably see him on a major club. Most likely Bayern's going to snatch him up. And before this man went down, he was having a sensational first half of the season. You know, a lot of people have said that he always had the potential, but he was fully actually realizing it under Pep Guardiola's tutelage. So, you know, a hot take pick for 2018's team of the season. Christensen, another guy, I think David Luiz was out for a while. Christensen came back from his stint on loan at Mönchengladbach, and he has been one of the best young defenders in the world. There's no beating around the bush about it. And the last guy on this list is Dries Mertens. Once again, another Napoli guy. Dries Mertens was fantastic in 2017, to be honest. It's just no one was really talking about Napoli back then. So there you guys go. That is the possible 2018 team of the season, minus all the team of the seasons that we mentioned in the other ones. All right, so we have put the team of the season 2017 and the hopefully future team of the season 2018 into the Bundesliga. We're now on July 1st of 2017. We're going to sim forward We're going to see which team will reign supreme at the end of the season. Doesn't mean that one of them has to go ahead and win it, just whoever is higher in the table. So you guys can go ahead, vote up on the odd things right now. Who do you think is going to win it all? And of course, this comes as no surprise to anyone who watches a lot of these. I have to go ahead and make a prediction here. And if I get the prediction right, well, then nothing all that bad happens to me. And if I get that prediction wrong, then I have to go ahead and do what you guys have been wanting me to do for a very long time. And that is eat my whole entire dinner at the Dollar Tree. And this is my final day in San Francisco. And I really do not want to waste one of my meals here on the fucking Dollar Tree, alright? So I am gonna play it safe. I think that the 2017 team of the season's roster is just too ridiculous. I think the biggest difference is offensively both teams are kind of similar, and the midfield I would say is comparable. It's that backline. The backline for the 2017 team consists of Marcelo, Bonucci, Chiellini, Ramos, Godin, and Carvajal. While the backline of 2018 are the likes of Alexandra, Matt Hummels, if you really want to put in the highest person in there, Rafael Varane, and Kimmich. What we've seen a lot in these sims is whoever has the better defense is usually the team that will go ahead and prevail. So with that, let's go ahead, let's sim it up to the halfway point, January 1st, which we are quickly approaching. I'd like to wish all you guys a happy new year. If your 2017 sucked, hopefully 2018 is kicking ass for you. And I'd like to wish a very personal thank you, because 2017 for me was absolutely bonkers, man. The channel exploded. We're bigger than we ever have been before. I think right as we're gonna eclipse it, we're gonna be right around 80,000 on the channel, and I think I started 2017, I want to say like 13,000. So yeah, it's been a bonkers year, and I cannot wait for 2018. I'm moving back home, guys, and you're gonna be seeing a lot more content from me and a lot more upgraded content from me. Now I have some brand new ideas that I think you guys are absolutely gonna love. So keep your eyes peeled on this space. Go ahead, hit that little Taco Bell thing so you do not miss a single video from me. And also check me out on Twitter. Yesterday was Christmas over here. Happy Boxing Day to all my UK peoples. If you go ahead and check out my Twitter, I will be announcing the winner for the FIFA 18 giveaway. So go ahead and enjoy that. And also you're gonna see a lot more of my dog, who I just fed a treat, and just look at him. Just oh, now you camera shy. So yeah, more of him in 2018. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's sim it forward to the midway point. Take it away, Joey Wheeler.
Go time wizard!
Alright, we are on January of 2018. Let's go ahead and take a look at the player stats at this moment. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo going ahead and leading all takers, but it's Konaplyanka in second place. Interesting. Cavani is in third. Sadio Mane is in fourth place with 9 goals. Let's keep on going down the list. RB Leipzig's Lionel Messi has 5, along with Suarez with 5, and that is it. So you got to go ahead and tip your hat over to the 2017 team. Let's go over to assists, and once again, the 2017 team is dominating. Suarez and Ronaldo lead the pack over here. RB Leipzig's Insigne has 5 as well, and we go down the list. There's no one else from both of the teams. Let's go finally over to clean sheets. Holy shit! Yo, Ter Stegen, bro. 13 clean sheets to Neuer's 7? Holy shit on a stick. How good is the defense of the youngsters? You have to give it to Leipzig right now. They have to be on top. Oh my, okay, so it's not that much. Come on, man. That is insane. That is insane. It is a razor's edge. Leipzig has a 1-point lead with 17 games played, 42-41, and is the goal. It's the goals allowed. They've only allowed 6 the whole entire season, and here I was shitting on their backline. Bayern have allowed 10, which isn't even that bad, but allowing 6 goals the whole entire season is just absolutely bananas. Goals for, though, Bayern is smothering everyone. 38 is 10 more, but the second place is Leipzig with 28. And you guys might get what you've been wanting for like a million experiments. I might have to eat dinner. Oh fuck, man. I might have to eat dinner at the dollar store in San Francisco. I don't even know. This town is so rich, I don't even think they have a dollar store.
Go time wizard!
Okay, let's go June of 2018. Please, God, I don't want to eat at the dollar store. I actually Yelped it, and the closest dollar store is Daiso, which is like a Japanese one. So honestly, even the dollar stores in San Francisco are pretty ritzy. I don't even lie. All right, Ronaldo on top, 21 goals. Come on, baby, I need you to clutch this. Konoplyanko does finish in second place. Messi coming in with 12 goals. We got Dibala with 12 as well. Suarez with 11. And then Sadio Mane with 10. We do see another Leipzig player on here. Edinson Cavani with 9 assists. Suarez, Dibala on top once again. Insigne, though, from 2018's got 8. He's in third place. Ronaldo has 7, while Messi has 6. And then there's no one else on here. And this is, I need Ter Stegen to not be such a fucking baller here and just hold it. I think he was at 13 clean sheets or something. I need it to be at like 16, please. 16, please. Don't do this. Ter Stegen. 19. Oh, but Neuer clutch. Okay, Neuer is like right there. 4 more clean sheets than Ter Stegen, but this is I think this is the greatest single performance by a keeper in any experiment ever. Goddamn, Ter Stegen. Like, yo, hats off to you. I was lauding Daheia, but apparently you are the GOAT. But not to be outdone, his elder statesman Manuel Neuer goes ahead and gets 15, which, you know, isn't terrible. But I think with the massive amounts of goals scored by Bayern, I don't think 4 more clean sheets is going to be enough for Ter Stegen and the boys. I think 2017 is going to take it right here. Let's go. Oh, wow. Okay. They pulled away. They pulled away in the second half. Closing it out, Bayern, 81 points to Leipzig, 75. A clear 6-point win. I mean, it's not a ginormous win. And the defensive record got a little bit closer. In the second half, for the total on the season, Bayern conceded 20 goals to Leipzig's 19. They lost 1 game the entirety of the season. So yeah, the halfway point made me clench up my nuts a little bit, but you know, we made it through squeaky bum time and we are out of it. I don't have to eat at the dollar store. So we're gonna go ahead and conclude this episode. We're just saying hello to Momo. Momo's gonna wave goodbye to 2017. Wishing you guys an awesome Happy New Year's, happy future Chinese New Year's. That shit's in February, actually. If you want to go ahead and check out my latest FIFA 17 experiment, go ahead and click over here, Days of Boost. If you want to check out my Barcelona Beat to Beats career mode, go ahead and click down here, Days of Boost. Anyway, that is it from me and my dinner. And until next time, guys, stay chubby.